Alright, this is going to be a playthrough of the Memories of Mars tutorial. The first thing it's going to do is ask you to select a gender. It's completely your preference of which one you pick. There's no stat difference in either selection. I want to make note that I'm using this with a keyboard and mouse, so any hotkeys that I tell you or that you'll see on screen are going to be the default ones for keyboard and mouse. So to open your inventory, you can hit I or Tab. Currently there is no inventory though because we're in the tutorial. So the first thing you're going to want to do is pick this helmet up. The helmet is what gives you your HUD or heads-up display. Now you can open your inventory. So you can see in the top left, it's going to show you your goals and objectives. So first you want to find the med kit, which is right here. You're going to want to equip your med kit, so you'll open your inventory and drag your med kit to the bar. You'll then close it and use the med kit, so you'll have to select it by pressing 1 and then hold the mouse button down. And now we're going to want to find a ration pack and an oxygen canister as well as a pistol. You can see that the oxygen and the food is right here. You'll want to go ahead and put those on your bar as well. You can use them from the inventory, but for this purpose we're going to go ahead and put it on the bar. Of course, shift is run. So you can pick the flashlight up, put it on your bar, and then use your action button, in this case, left mouse button, to turn it on. So here's the pistol, it's right by the dead body. Want to go ahead and put that on your bar as well. If you've already put them on their bar, as long as you select each individual item, it'll count as equipping it, and then you can consume it. You can see the nutrition bar went up. Now the oxygen, we're going to go ahead and use it as well so that we can continue breathing. Now it's giving you the tutorial on how to jump and crouch. This 3D mobile printer is going to be your friend. It's what you're going to use to craft your initial items. You can pick up regular iron ore and nitrate. We're going to use this to make bullets with. So we're going to want to go ahead and place the printer on our bar. Select the printer, and then you have to point it at the ground. They've given you this bullseye in order to place it down, but you can put it anywhere on the ground. Then you can access it and craft. You can craft one at a time, or you can craft all of them. In this case, we're just going to craft all of them. Whenever you select items, it'll tell you the components here as to what you need in order to craft it. We only need iron bars and nitrate in order to craft these bullets, so we're going to go ahead and craft it. One set of bullets gives us 30 rounds. We can now close it. Now what you want to do is you actually want to pick your printer up, because if you just leave it there, you're going to, you're going to forget about it and lose it. So we're going to go ahead and load the bullets into the pistol, and then we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions. We're going to grab this med pack, but we're also going to open the shutter by shooting it. That did not work. We're going to go ahead and craft a few more bullets since we wasted some on that closed shutter. Now you can melee by pressing E on a keyboard, and then you can vault over the obstacle. Now it's going to teach us how to actually mine ore. It's going to give us some flops, which is the currency in this game. And then we can pick up these bars of iron. We can open the skill tree by pressing U, selecting the mining tool. We can learn it by double clicking. Now we need to create our miner because this iron ore here is in our way. And I want to go ahead and drag that to the bar. Equip it, and then we're going to want to mine this iron. Now that that's mined, we can crouch and go under. Now we have enemies, you just point and shoot. So you can loot them, and you can also dismantle them with your mining tool. However, if you just use your mining tool, it will automatically loot them at the end. Now you can also dismantle walls with your welding tool. You can build them up, you can also tear them down. This is also something you will learn to make. So right click will actually tear down the wall. And then they've given us all of these nifty supplies here to finish the tutorial. So they want us to go to the skill tree and learn how to build a foundation. So you've got several different trees here. Every point that you spend will give you survivalist points, which eventually you can fill all this out and learn how to make the Vanguard armor, which will allow you to double jump. It'll give you a rocket boost, make you run faster, give you increased melee damage and weapon control, and you'll also learn this memory capsule, which is going to be important later in the story. But for now, they're going to want us to build a ramp in order to get out of here. So we're going to go ahead and press B to open our building menu. We're going to select the foundation, press place. We're going to get it kind of close here. We're going to get it so that we can actually jump up to it. Once you've placed it, you can right click to cancel the build menu and then hold left click on this menu in order to build your... You can fully build it up, but for the tutorial you don't have to. You'll notice that if you do not build it up, it'll be incomplete, and any player can dismantle it at that point. If you want it to be something that doesn't get dismantled by anybody but yourself, you can completely build it. You'll also notice that it says unconnected. That's because we don't have a terminal. You're going to have a building terminal, and then depending on how you've upgraded it will depend on how much time you have before you have to interact with it to refresh the base. This is just the tutorial though, so we're only going to build this to get out of here. Now you can choose where to spawn, west, south, or east. East is the harder area. South is okay, west is the easiest area to spawn in. So we're just going to go ahead and pick west to start with.
Greetings, young one. If you're hearing this message, then we didn't make it. Was Stephen Fall, Chief Engineer of the Unified Security Corps. I've implanted this program into your cerebral cortex so that it would activate itself upon your awakening. Listen, young one. Something strange is going on here on Mars. We never fully understood what caused the system failures. Time was short, too short. The solar flare was inbound. It seems like it's up to you now to find out what happened to us and the Martian colony. Search out the planet, gather intelligence, our memories, and send them back to Earth. I know this wasn't the original purpose you were designed for, but you are our only hope in telling our story. You might run into other young ones here in the colony that are also waking up just as you did. They will no doubt be as disoriented as you are. Help them out as much as you can. Together, you will be stronger than as individuals. This is a barren planet, but we have found resources that allowed us to survive. I'm sure you can do equally well. Good luck, young one. Stephen Fall signing off.
Alright, you get that audio message whenever you complete the tutorial, and that is actually the end. So you see that we have a printer, some food, a pistol, a flashlight, and some oxygen at the end of it all. That concludes the tutorial.